In a luxurious mansion in Paris, three football legends, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, were celebrating Christmas with a handful of friends. It was a cozy gathering, filled with laughter, good food, and a few friendly jabs at each other's expense. The highlight of the evening was the presence of a very special guest. Well, technically, he wasn't really there, but his surprise cameo almost felt as if he were. Of course, a Christmas celebration with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe wouldn't be complete without Cristiano Ronaldo's presence in some way. Even though he wasn't there physically, Ronaldo sent over a massive gift box tied with a golden ribbon. Inside, the friends found signed jerseys from Al Nassr, a note wishing everyone health and happiness, and, classic Ronaldo, a life-sized chocolate statue of himself in a Santa outfit. "This is insane," Neymar exclaimed as he entered the room with the rest of the guys. "I haven't seen one of these since I was a kid." He picked up the remote control and turned it on, making the chocolate Ronaldo come to life. They all laughed as Neymar pretended to take a selfie with chocolate CR7, then put it down and walked over to the fireplace where Messi sat with a glass of wine. "Only Ronaldo could think of something like this," Messi said with a smile, shaking his head in disbelief. The chocolate Ronaldo might have been a bit creepy with its realistic eyes and forced grin, but it was also a funny inside joke that only they could fully appreciate. As the night went on, the conversation turned serious for a moment as they each raised their glasses to make a toast. "To friendship," Neymar said, his voice echoing in the vast room. "To those who are lucky enough to have it, especially at a time like this," Mbappe added, glancing at the snow falling softly outside. For a moment, they reminisced about their time together at PSG, the shared victories and the bittersweet departure that had brought them all here tonight. Messi was the first to speak, his voice a mix of nostalgia and gratitude. "I'm so lucky to have both of you as my friends," he began, his eyes shining in the firelight. "We've shared so much on and off the field, and I will always cherish those memories." Neymar nodded, his gaze fixed on the flames. "I second that," he said, a soft smile gracing his lips. "We may be rivals now, but you'll always be my brothers." "On this night, there's no rivalry, only brotherhood," Mbappe added, raising his glass towards the ceiling as if in a silent toast. They sat in comfortable silence for a while, each lost in their thoughts. The crackling fire was the only sound that broke the quiet, accompanied by the soft murmur of voices when they finally emerged from their thoughts. "Do you think about him often?" Neymar asked suddenly, breaking the silence. Messi looked up, surprised by the question. He knew who Neymar was referring to, of course, their friend and former teammate, Cristiano Ronaldo. "Every day," Messi admitted quietly. "He might not know it, but we talk about him a lot here," Neymar said, nodding towards Mbappe. "We share our favorite memories of him, our wins, the good times. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday that we were all together." Mbappe, who had been silent until now, spoke up. "He's more than a teammate or a rival. He's family, and family is forever, no matter where life takes them." The three friends sat in companionable silence once more, their faces illuminated by the flickering firelight. Outside, the snow continued to fall, blanketing the city of Paris in white. Inside, three legends shared a moment of camaraderie, reflecting on their shared history and the bond that united them, a bond that transcended rivalry and competition. As the night drew to a close, they stood by the fireplace, raised their glasses, and shared their Christmas message to the world. No matter where you come from, Christmas is about family, love, and kindness. "That's the real win in life," they said in unison, their voices echoing in the grand hall. And as the Christmas bells rang out across the city, they knew they were truly blessed. For they not only had each other, but a bond that would last a lifetime. Their Christmas wish was simple: to spend another Christmas together.